Hi, I'm Rachel Genzer with Workforce Solutions Rural Capital Area, and I am chatting with Daniel Webster, who is Vice President of Business Development at Saleen Performance Parts. And so, Daniel, what I want you to do is tell me, what is this apprenticeship program that we're hearing so much about?
Yeah, so we've got a new apprenticeship program in the Central Texas, Round Rock area with Saleen Performance. What we do is apprenticeships for injection molding, and we also have an apprenticeship program for advanced composites, which is carbon fiber, fiberglass, specifically for automotive parts.
Awesome. So, what exactly is an apprenticeship? What is the benefit of somebody participating in an apprenticeship?
So an apprenticeship is extremely beneficial for somebody that hasn't been exposed to the type of work and career paths that we have to offer, as well as other manufacturers. It gives them a chance to come in and actually see the processes, see what needs to happen, and pick up the type of skills that ourselves and other employers are looking for.
Yeah, that's great. So while they're doing the learning, they're actually getting the hands-on real life experience at the same time. So my question next would be who is the ideal candidate for these apprenticeships?
So an ideal candidate is somebody that wants to go into a trade, and is interested in either working with the materials that we work with, or doing that kind of work. So it's somebody that wants to come straight out of high school and go right into a career path.
You mentioned a couple of the positions, the jobs, so to speak, that these apprenticeships are really geared towards. Can you tell me more about that? Like what is injection molding for somebody who's never heard that term before?
Injection molding. So that's something everybody's experienced and had and probably has right now within 5 feet of them, an injection molded part. It's a process of taking a raw material, in this case it's plastic, and converting that material into something that's a little more useful than raw plastic. So in our case, we take raw materials and we convert those into bumpers, spoilers, wings, all sorts of products for aerodynamics and styling for vehicles.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. I think it's something that we all take for granted, honestly. So speaking more, along this line, can you tell me really more about the company? Like what is it like to work there? Why, if I'm coming out of high school and I'm wanting to get involved in this, why would I want to go to Saleen?
So Saleen is, we're going on our 40th year as a brand. Saleen's an automotive manufacturer. We started remanufacturing Mustangs in the early 80s. And it was all born out of racing. So it was race on Sunday, sell on Monday. But yeah, we're an automotive manufacturer, high performance parts. To work for us is to be able to see the product cycle all the way from an idea that's sketched on a napkin, all the way through, and then all of a sudden we're producing those parts and they're going on vehicles all around the world, which is a really exciting experience to see that process.
So for somebody that wants to get into this, they're like, this sounds something like I really want to make a career out of, what would be their next step?
Yeah, absolutely. So somebody that's very interested, we have an application process. We've got a portal that's through Workforce Solutions or directly through us as well. They're going to submit their application, and then we'll sort of curate those applications to see who's a good fit. The good thing about being an apprentice is there's zero experience that we're expecting from you. So when we're going through it, we're actually looking for somebody that does appear to want to do this type of work and is excited about the products that we're developing.
So speaking more to that, there's no experience needed, so to speak, like you said. So what kind of aptitude or what kind of qualities are you really looking for in these candidates?
So qualities, as far as somebody that's coming out of high school, we're going to look for some math skills. Make sure that they've got some math skills, and then there's going to be some aptitude. Make sure that they can work with their hands. It is an engaging process, so you have to be on your feet, work with your hands, and those sort of things. Those are kind of primarily the two things that we're looking for. Everything else, the good thing about the apprenticeship program, everything else is trained and taught. So we'll take you all the way through and give you those skills.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. Thank you so much, Daniel, for talking to me today. And we'll share all this information on our website so anybody that's interested can get all the information to get started. Thanks so much.
Sounds great.